On this episode of Catching Up with the Cathanols, the girls are being interviewed by the Channel 5 news team on how they became famous and what inspired them to make this worldwide energy-saving family business. Let's have a look on the inside. Starring Chloe Cathanol. Also, Kimmy Cathanol. And lastly, Courtney Cathanol.
Literally, it's Courtney. Guest starring Susie Sunshine from your Channel 5 News.
I'm Susie Sunshine from Channel 5 News. So you're Kimmy Cathanol, right?
Yes.
So tell me, what inspired you to create this worldwide product?
Well, normal gasoline prices are going up. That means they're getting expensive. And I won't be able to buy first class tickets to Milan and go shopping, and all I'll be able to buy is Gucci.
So, you're Chloe, right?
It's pronounced Chloe.
Oh. So, Chloe, tell me, what inspired you for this project?
Well, I love animals, and I hate to see the way oil and oil spills are ruining our environment.
So, Courtney, tell me, what inspired you for this plan?
Well, first of all, it's Courtney. And second of all, well, what inspired me was I realized how much the gasoline we're using now is polluting our air. And literally, what if I got that into my lungs?
So, how did you girls think of this product?
Well, as you obviously know, my family used to live in South Dakota.
And one year we had tons of crops left over from the fields. And since we love science, and we had a project on using different sources to make fuel,
we decided to use corn.
So, tell me, how exactly does this work?
well, first of all, you send the corn off to be harvested to an ethanol plant.
So then you send it to a mill, and the corn is processed through a hammer mill where it grinds it up into a powdery flour.
Then there's fermentation where enzymes and water are added to it.
Next is distillation. It's where the mash, the stuff, gets put into multi-column continuous flow distillation processors, which is where the solids and the mash gets taken out of the ethanol.
Then there's dehydration where alcohol is removed to make other uses for it.
Then lastly, the ethanol is distributed, used as fuel, and then turned into carbon dioxide.
Wow, you girls sure do know a lot about science. You must have had an amazing teacher. So, tell me, let's be real. Does this product actually work?
Of course it works, silly. Duh. An ethanol plant doesn't just make fuel, it makes other stuff. Haven't you ever heard of it? They're called co-products.
It includes livestock, food, corn oil, and other things that add to food supply, basically making them up one bushel.
Wow, that is interesting.
Of course it is. From just one bushel of corn, a dry mill ethanol plant can produce 2.8 gallons of ethanol and 17.5 pounds of highly valuable co-products.
Each gallon of ethanol delivers at least 230% of energy that is used to produce it.
Wow, although this product sounds flawless, there has to be some pros and cons.
Yes, there is.
Well, between you and me, some ingredients for ethanol are hard to find and kind of rare. And since ethanol absorbs water, it makes it hard to ship through pipelines. Biofuels pollute the air way less than petroleum gasoline and normal gasoline.
And ethanol is biodegradable, making spills less worrisome.
So, how is biomass fuel currently being used?
Back home in South Dakota, there are tons of ethanol plants, and there's one very popular ethanol plant called Poet.
In the USA, ethanol is used for fuel in cars and airplanes.
World, ethanol is used for small engines and off-road equipment.
Wow, that is just fascinating. Can't you just talk about this stuff for hours?
Well, we would love to, but we're actually late for the ethanol plant photo shoot.
Well,
I'm Susie Sunshine from Channel 5 News.
You're watching Catching Up with the Cathinals.
And project on different.
The ethanol is marshmallow. It's where the mash. Corn.
I'm Susie Sunshine.
What?